Hello, Lhamo.
Hello, Anandi.
Nice to meet you in this situation. And would you please tell us a little bit about yourself, your life journey, and where you are now?
Yeah, I come to India. Okay, we start from here. I come to India 2013. Yeah. And until now, until today, already in Indian 12 years, I think. It is really a journey. It's a journey since the day when we made a decision come to India. And then we started a completely new page of life.
Yeah.
And we spent 4 years in the north of India, Varanasi, the holy city. And then we moved to Pondicherry, actually, 2018. Yeah, and then by a very special chance, we come to Oroville, to become a volunteer, to contribute our different capability for the community.
And now you have been working here for a few years.
Yeah, since from 2018 until now, I work in the same community as a Qigong teacher, and I also did a Tai Chi workshop. I do different kind of healing work in the community. Yeah.
So my next question is, do you have a connection with your inner being, which is in the terminology of integral yoga, it is behind your physical heart, the psychic being or the soul? If yes, how does it manifest? How do you feel it? Feel your inner voice in your daily life?
Yeah. When you ask this question, it reminds me whenever I practice Qigong. Yeah. Because through our practice, we are always remind ourselves how to connecting with the earth and the sky energy. And our body like instrument, our body like energy channel. So we're not only stay in our verbal mind, because this mind is never stop. Yeah, it's always just like a manager. They only manage some symbol plan for the daily life. But you always have something much deeper inside of you, which is very slow. Yeah, which is, in my understanding, is like our heart brain, our belly brain. It's something much deeper. Like whenever if you really, really want to ask some guidance, you always go more deeper and more slower, so you can reconnect with this part. So this is how I always reconnect with my inner being. Yeah, because there's always, in the modern trance, we call it subconscious, which is like the master, like the heart. Yeah, as our master. Yeah, because only like when we really have confusion, like our mind cannot find a solution. So we need that time slow down and really turn slower and reconnect with a deeper place, like a basement place. Yeah. So there, all the answer and all the source is waiting for you if you willing to reconnect with.
So yes, this is a very good suggestion for our viewers. So the question is, can you give us an example of how you do it?
How I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yes, I think when we're confused, for example, because normally if we do our daily life, it's really, we don't need to maybe connect with that part. For example, if you drink a tea, if you cook a meal, if you go to meet friends, I mean, for this like how to say the surface, something like on the surface, right? Like a daily schedule, you may no need to like reconnect or connect with that part. But only when you are really stuck, when you like have a problem or have a meeting obstacle, so the verbal mind is not works anymore. So this time, because our human pattern, we may just try to go forward, maybe try 100 times, but it's not works because that's not a way. So that is time to slow down your breath and slow down your mind, to not be too emotional. Yeah, is try to really empty your mind, and then you reconnect with your heart, because that is a place much ancient and much slow. So when you can reconnect with your heart, all the source, like a positive source or the correct answer, all the good solution, they come naturally.
So you have experienced that?
Yeah, just like, for example, when I do the self-hypnosis, like a self-trance work. Yeah, this is how we like reconnect with our subconsciousness. So when you want to try to find a solution, you need to first set your intention, not like thinking what to do, or like ask 100 questions, but make one intention, like what you really want to create, in this moment. And then you may need to find where you feel the vibration in your body. Try to specifically like focus on the place in your body, like where you feel vibrating. Yeah. And then you can see the color, or maybe you can measure the number to see how strong you have a connection with this area. And then you may just discover what is your obstacle. Then when you find your obstacle, and then you also can measure how strong this obstacle, and then you just try to relax, because only relaxation can make the qi flow. I think this is also the main practice for many different, like no matter martial art, qigong or taekwondo, karate. It's about how to allow the energy flow.
Right.
Because we normally just stacked like masculine lock. My teacher used to tell me, like in the hypnosis, they said masculine lock, or in Chinese medicine we call the qi block, right?
Right.
So when our qi blocked, we lost our creativity. Yeah. So we cannot manifesting what we want. We're just stuck in same place for a long time. But that's not what we want, because that really is such a waste. Yeah, waste the time and waste the emotion, waste your energy. Yeah.
So have you met a specific situation where you feel that your qi is stuck? And what did you do to get out of that?
Very good question, because yeah,
you can share.
because for example, today, I mean, after I come back to all of you, I start to have a, how to say, I always have some visa issue, yeah, during the time in the 12 years in India. But this year is really, really interesting, because I come back with a 3 month visa, and I try to extend my visa, but it's not works. And but I was like pretty on the long time, I was in the waiting process. Yeah. So during this time, like during the waiting process, you don't have a visa, you don't know when it will come, but still you could live like your life with your passion. Still so you don't focus too much about the visa. Yeah, looks like the obstacle, but you try to relax yourself and try to focus on what you really love to do. Focus on your passion. So I think this past 10 months was really fantastic practice.
It's so inspiring for me, I guess for many people, how you face the uncertainties in life. And you acknowledge that sometimes you are also anxious. You have told me that.
Yeah.
And there must be a whole process, or inner process.
Yes, I think really I appreciate for this gift, because how to find this kind of opportunity to make yourself stronger. Yeah. This is a true experiment,
Yeah.
You have no, how to say, you have to be strong. And I really appreciate the great teaching from my masters, because my teacher always remind me, you just relax your body and allow the qi flow. And this is also when we do qigong, you see, we just relax, right? So we can not only like limited as a small human being, but we really connect with the earth and heaven.
Earth and heaven.
Yeah, we are like our qi body, our energy body is unlimited expand.
It's much faster than the physical frame, physical body.
And also we remind ourselves we're not alone. Not like thinking, oh, you're a victim or you're just yourself. So think about it, really, we're all together. And the every day to see how lucky you are. And every day you really, I feel gratitude. Yeah. For Indian, Indian, like how much gift. My God, I cannot imagine if I don't come to traveling to India. Maybe I still stay in Beijing or any other place. I don't have this
all these
precious. Yeah.
life experiences.
Yes, yes.
When you first met with this visa issue,
Okay.
did you experience some uncertainty, anxiety?
Oh yeah. So at the very beginning, like when I know like some like obstacle like this, of course I was very like frustrated. Yeah. Because I want to, of course, I want to be like a normal, have a normal situation, like just everything like what I want. But it's not like that. And then I always, I mean, at the beginning, I also cried, because it's really frustrated. Yeah, it is. So I must acknowledge that, right? Acknowledge that.
Right.
Yeah. But at the same time, I have another voice inside of me, like, you should keep curiosity. Yeah.
Curiosity.
Yeah, curiosity to see during this kind of situation what you really can create. Yeah.
Right.
Can you still focus on like what you really like, and can you really spend your life with this kind of playfulness, still like kind of playfulness, relax, easy, yeah, attitude. Yeah, it's like I have always like an inner voice to say, hey, like maybe you can be more creative, yeah, and to see like, like take it easy. Yeah, it's not that much serious. Yeah.
So the playfulness helped, curiosity.
Yeah. And also just try to really say, okay, because life is so precious and I want to really do what I love to do. And not only for myself, I want to share. Yeah. Because come to all of you, I mean, this stage is wonderful to really share. I mean, so many possibility to share many different beautiful stuff here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I really enjoy that. So many times, when I so much enjoy what I do, I already many times I forgot about the visa issue.
Forget about it.
Yeah, it's like it's not so important. Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's coming again, I'm going to face it, and I can face it well. And sometimes I may just invite myself already, jumping my time, to 10 years later, or maybe jumping to 20 years later, to standing that time spot, looking back this moment, to see how you feel that time, when you look this time. Yeah.
Yeah, many people say that we need to live in the now. So for you, you can be a time traveler. You can go to the past,
Yeah.
go to the now, and go to the future, and then be an observer and also experience.
Yeah, of course, it's nice to live in the present, but also the time is also illusion, right? About the past, the present, future, because they all like one piece. Yeah, because in this moment you can traveling to the childhood, and also you can travel to the last minute of your life. Yeah,
Right.
so it's free. Yeah, you can like it's like just one piece. I mean, time itself is only the concept.
It's relative.
Yeah. You can like really, I mean, many times if you don't want to live your life like with full of regret, you may can like sometime, just invite yourself to the last minute to see when I going to die in that moment, if I looking back home, my whole life journey.
Yeah.
Am I really can see, yes, you did it, right? Yeah, good work. And so you can go
peacefully.
Yeah.
Is that a dream, or like that you wanted to live a fulfilling life, and then when you are about to go, you are just satisfied with?
Yeah, like I want to remind myself, because this life journey is limited. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like, oh, you still have many, many years. Who knows? Because every day is a mystery. So I think it's important to remind myself, at least, remind myself, wow, how precious, and you are so lucky. Yeah, don't forget that. You're so lucky. you're still like have a good health, and you can also share what you have. Yeah, you can share so many things, and can help another people because you have something you can share. Right. Like as a Chinese come to Indian in this Oroville, in Oroville, I feel so lucky. Yeah, because what I share is not represent myself. It's like really all the years, many years of the experience which I carried from China. Yeah, I feel very.
So share with us briefly about your journey from a Kung Fu student and up to now being a teacher.
Oh,
and the therapist.
that's really wonderful question. Yeah. So I went to Kung Fu school, Shaolin Kung Fu school, 1987. Yeah, when I was 11 years old. Because I was too naughty, and my father really have no idea how to manage my energy that time. But I really appreciate his support because his guidance really changed my life. Yeah. I think I choosing this father. Choosing this father to become my father. So he has this far vision to say, okay, go. Don't live at hometown. Go far away and do something to match your energy. Yes. Yeah. So like when I was so naughty, and I don't know how to manage my energy because I was too active when I was young. Even all my relatives, they feel like very hopeless, of me. Yeah,
they don't know how to deal with you.
Yeah, they don't know how to deal with me, and they are worried. Especially my auntie, she worried about my future. You say what you can do. You're such a crazy and a naughty, active energy. Oh my God, what to do? And then my father, one day he suggested me. He said, "You really like a boy. You have such energy. Like, do you want to go to learn kung fu?" And then I said yes. So that's the beginning.
Okay.
I was really surprised actually. I never thought he recommended me because there is very far from Shandong. Yeah, from my hometown. Yeah, which is located in the middle of China, near the Yellow River. So I was like, oh, really? But then I immediately said yes. And then he wrote a letter to the school, and then secretly, actually, I didn't know. So then the school replied to him. And then one day he announced to our family during the lunch. We were eating some lunch.
Surprise.
Yeah, he said, I tell you some good news. Yeah, and then really? I was so surprised. And then after that moment, we left. My father accompanied me to there, brought me to there. That was just after 1 week we left.
Okay.
Very fast.
So fast forward your whole journey of learning, practicing. What have you learned in this whole lifespan up till now, and what are you sharing with the world?
Yeah, I think okay. Back to we share a little bit about the Kung Fu school. Okay, I think because I practiced 3 years over there, I think what I learned from there, it's about because the traditional Kung Fu practice is very tough. First a lot of punishment, and very like military and very strict,
disciplined,
very disciplined place. But what I think over that place, my crazy energy get managed.
Get channeled.
Channeled in a good way.
To the practice.
Yeah, because I find my body is really suitable to learn Kung Fu. Yeah. I find I went to a good place. Because once when I start practice, I know. My body knows. Yeah. Know oh, this is the way. Yeah, I should physically, cultivate physically my practice. And I think the Kung Fu practice, for example, very good for the teenager because I was 11. So for the young people, because we all have a lot of crazy energy,
Yeah.
Like how to manage that energy. Yeah. So when you have a right way to guide you to use energy on the right place, so your energy could be very valuable.
Right.
And also your mind, you'll be very determined when you do things.
Yeah.
But because I find that benefit me all my life journey until now.
And you keep on practicing.
Yeah. Like when you practice Kung Fu, your mind is not everywhere. You are concentrated in one spot. And you need to see how you breathe and how you concentrate your qi to practice. You cannot be like this, right? Losing. You have to be concentrated.
Yeah.
So then your mind is very sharp. So I think like, for example, in the daily life, if you want to do something, you really can concentrate your mind, you're going to achieve it. You're not to try to, okay, it's not my job, or I want to do and I do. Like my intention and my action always easily could unite and like arrow, like can go there.
So this comes from,
I think that's really
from years of practice.
From Kung Fu, like how you practice the Qi. Because that in Chinese we say 内练一口气，外练筋骨皮，还有那个三合。心语意合，意语气合，气语力合。
Do we explain a bit in English?
Yeah, like we have an internal connection for the martial art. 心语意合, like the heart and the conscious.
The heart and your mind, the consciousness,
they're
to unite.
意语气合.
And your conscious, your mind,
and the qi.
And the qi needs to unite.
And 气语力合.
And the
qi and the power and strength.
The strength, and then your mind needs to come back. Basically, it's like the pairs of two combining, but it's a trial element. All the three need to come together in union. For you to focus all your attention at one thing, at one point.
I feel that benefit, until now, I still feel that the spirit carried.
You carry that?
I carry that inside of me.
Oh, that's so precious. So what do you teach? What do you offer?
Because after that, I went to learning a Chinese Taoist Qigong in Beijing military Qigong Institute.
Again?
Beijing Traditional Medical Exchange Center. So we're learning Chinese Taoist medical Qigong and also the clinical treatment. So I start to teach international group when I was 17 years old to a Japanese group. And then since after that, I also traveling to Japan to teach workshop from Tokyo and Kyushu for different group. And then like we welcomed many international group during the time in China. For shared Chinese cultivation like Qigong for many years.
And then you later on you learned other things like
many other things.
Many other things from different masters. And basically I see you as a very integral being already before coming to Oroville. So that here you have multiple things to offer. So what do you actually do in your daily life? In terms
because I also have a master from Beijing, like I learned Tai Chi from her. As a women teacher, my master. And then I become lineage of Chinese Taoist Purple Palace lineage. So for example, the cultivation Taoist Qigong I share here in the Serendipity community, which is Qigong from my Tai Chi master. So I also same time share the Taoist Neidan Qigong from the institute. From 1990. So I share different multiply like Qigong for our groups. And same times I also learned the Chinese baby massage, which is connect with the Chinese medicine, how to specifically treat the baby's symptom. Which is very popular also in China and with has an ancient history from China. It's about, for example, if the baby has a fever, coughing, like catching cold or diarrhea, those very common like symptom, how to use a special point to give a treatment. I think that's really, really valuable. I want to also share that in Oroville.
You actually told me that your two children, they have stayed healthy all through their childhood and youth. Right?
How to see, for example, it's very normal. Baby, they have a different symptom. Sometimes they catching cold, sometimes fever. It's very normal. But as a mother, if you know, you don't feel panic. I mean, you don't feel, oh my God, what to do? Like a baby get fever, but you know how to treat the baby with a very ancient technique, and the effect is immediately very fast. I really appreciate the Chinese medicine. This baby massage is amazing. I think all the young mother, they should learn baby massage. When I was I think 12 years ago at the very beginning, when we come to Indian, I told Russia mother community in Goa, the baby massage.
Okay.
Yeah.
You also did in Oroville.
Yeah, I did in Oroville. I treated some baby. Yeah, very good effect. But I think most of the people still don't know this.
Yeah.
They don't know this baby massage.
That's why you need to work more.
I'm still here. Yes. Yes.
Yes. So do you feel complete about this sharing, or you have something to add?
About the sharing?
About your work, about
about my work.
Mission, sense of mission.
Yeah, my work, like until now, we did 3 facial guasha, Chinese medicine facial guasha workshop in Serendipity community. And I'm very happy I did that, really.
Yeah.
I feel it's the right time because I heard from some friends, they have a guasha tool, but they don't know how to use it. But this is so benefit.
Yeah, it's
Very
not only for
practical.
beauty, right?
Not only for beauty, because all the facial guasha technique is connected with the inner organs, how to also heal our inner organs. It's a big system actually, which connected with the Chinese medicine and all the meridians. So I really enjoy to share, and I see like our students or participants, they're really happy for that. And right now we have a weekly like a guasha club.
Okay, you have a lot of dedicated students.
Yeah. They really enjoy, like many of like a participant, they come like once a week, especially Aurovilian, because some guests they already left, by the season. But Aurovilian friends, they come back once a week to like enjoy this field together, healing field together. We do the detoxing work together. Very beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I'm very touched, really. They see the value, and they really also practice like physically.
You told me that there is a saying in Chinese, 教学相长. Being a teacher, you also grow along with your students.
Yeah, definitely.
So what is valuable for you being a teacher?
Oh, what is valuable?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like honestly, yourself, you constantly like growing and learning. And I feel myself as a student. I never think I'm a teacher. I feel I'm always a student, because there are much more great master in the world. Yeah, but all the master because they keep in practice. That's why they're master.
So that is a secret, the practice.
My master, she has her master, our grandmaster, always practice, and the grandmaster has a grandmaster. Yeah, always practice. Yeah, so it's a constant, like a non-stop practice. Yeah. So even my master go to visit her master, and then her master will correct her to say, "Oh, come to practice. I correct you," or something. Wow. Yeah. So it's a constant progress.
So it's never-ending process.
Yeah. And only when you teach, you have to respond. Yeah. You have to teach correctly. So you have to like learn or know more precisely, and to teach correctly. So it's the best way how you improve yourself also. I think all the teacher in the world, enjoy, teaching, through teaching is the best learning. This is true.
That's true. So in your daily life, what do you practice to keep that inner connection, to listen to your inner voice? Do you do some practice?
Firstly, I lead in the Qigong class 3 times a week. Yeah. Secondly, because here, like Sri Aurobindo said, life yoga here.
Yeah.
So it's about whatever you do, you have this awareness. Yeah. It's like the practice and the daily life moment, they're not separate. They should merge together.
For you, it is that.
Yeah, because it reminds me when I meet Master Thich Nhat Hanh, the Vietnamese Zen master. So in 1998, I meet him in Yangzhou Gaomin Temple in China. So that time, it was a very special meeting. Actually, very lucky to meet him. So he was leading a Zen group with his disciple, with his lay people and his Buddhist Zen disciple. They're real monks and nuns. So he was just doing the Zen walking and Zen eating.
Slowly, consciously.
Yeah. It's not like only when you meditate, or only when you do Qigong, your practice, or only when you do Tai Chi, your practice. Everything is really a practice. Because until that moment, I say, oh my God, this is a way how to eat.
Ah.
Yeah, it's really mindfulness, eating like quiet and very concentrated and relax, and mindfulness in that moment. Like that kind of eating style I never met before.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember my Qigong master, after we meet Master Tish Nhat Hanh, we established a Zen meditation hall in our institute immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, really inspired by his teaching. Yeah. So we did walking Zen with him, and just like eating Zen, walking Zen. So then we say, yeah, everything is practice. I think that's very similar, like the life yoga here.
Right.
Like no matter which community you're working and no matter what you're doing, yeah, your practice.
Right.
Sure.
Thank you so much, Lhamo, for
Thank you so much, Anandi.
for
It's really
sharing
pleasant.
all this. And I myself am very much inspired, and I hope the viewers do also have this keep this inner connection alive.
Thank you, Anandi. Yeah, really, really happy to spend time with you in all of you.